Hello, here is a reading from the book entitled Stand Up. This is from chapter 9. It is entitled Alive and Kicking by David Kapata. Originally, I was a grassroots soccer coach in Lusaka, the capital and largest city in Zambia. But I have now taken on the new role as program coordinator for Grassroots Soccer Zambia. In this role, I work for Grassroots Soccer, which is a non-profit organization educating young people in my community here in Africa and in other places about HIV and AIDS prevention and how to live a healthy life using soccer-based activities. Through this experience, I have been privileged to gain a lot of valuable insight, which has been instrumental in defining my outlook on life's challenges. My mother died when I was 9 years old, and the months leading up to her death took a huge emotional, psychological, and financial toll on my family and I. Though I was too young to fully understand that she was suffering from an AIDS-related illness, I knew right then that when given a chance, I would do anything to prevent other people from going through what my mother had gone through. 7 years after my mother's death, my younger sister, who was only 7 years old, also died from an AIDS-related illness. My sister's untimely death left me with a lot of unresolved questions, which caused me to become very bitter because I couldn't understand why AIDS would affect someone so young and defenseless. My introduction to the work of grassroots soccer came as a twist of fate. Eventually, it became a way for me to help HIV and AIDS by inspiring and empowering young people. I'd always been a very athletic student and enjoyed anything that gave me a chance to participate in outdoor activities. Therefore, the first time I got to experience a grassroots soccer program, I knew I had to get involved. I was so inspired by the dynamic and energetic coaches that right then and there I knew I wanted to be just like them. After I graduated, the coaches encouraged me to join a grassroots soccer peer education group at a community youth center in the Challenge Township. It was there that I was trained as a skills coach. The skills curriculum teaches basic life skills that help boys and girls to adopt healthy behaviors and live risk-free. Being a coach was not only a great forum for me to openly face my own fears about HIV and AIDS, but also to develop my personal efficacy. The past 6 years with grassroots soccer have challenged me to move beyond my comfort zone, and as a result I have been fortunate to accomplish a lot of my professional goals. Nonetheless, the biggest turning point for me came when I was invited to facilitate a retreat for HIV-positive children. Going into the retreat, I was very nervous. Looking at the children reminded me so much of my younger sister. I couldn't help but think about whether she would have suffered the same fate had she had the opportunity to learn about how to protect herself and perhaps even live with her AIDS-related disease. However, I have come to realize that the experiences I went through with my sister's death now give me the ability to relate to and comfort children who are going through the same situation. I have come to accept that HIV and AIDS are a part of my everyday life, and therefore I choose to take a stance and make a difference in my community instead of becoming a victim of fear. Working for grassroots soccer never fails to challenge my skills or test my resolve. It's where I can lead with confidence and guide with my heart, and it's a place where I always feel I can make a difference. The work I'm able to do with grassroots soccer allows me the opportunity to do everything I love doing, while also making a positive difference in the lives of young people in my community. Working under the Spaces for Sports project has especially exposed me to new perspectives in life. There's an amazing partnership between Barclays Bank and grassroots soccer here in Lusaka called Skills for Youth, which is bringing together 100 young adult community role models, 16,000 youth program participants, and up to 100,000 community members. Because of my commitment to grassroots soccer's mission, I was honored with the opportunity to become the Assistant Program Coordinator for the Barclays Spaces for Sports project, and now the Program Coordinator. As a result of my experiences with grassroots soccer, I've become more focused, determined, and dedicated in every aspect of my life. I now hope that my story can inspire other young people to take up a challenge that they are passionate about and make a difference in their own communities. Turning tragedy into triumph. David is the program coordinator for Grassroots Soccer Zambia. When a tragedy strikes, as it did to David's family, find a way to learn from it and make good come of it. Just like David is now helping to educate thousands of young people, you too can use the tragedies and challenges in your life to ultimately better yourselves and the lives of others. Please visit grassrootssoccer.org.